have many in this world. First, the do lives would cease completely, have no. He is for continues. So please, away the hands of a Jewish high priest named Sceva who are doing this. But the evil spirit answered them, Jesus, I know, and Paul, I recognize, facing and avenging them in the sight of all. So after these events, Paul have been there, Timothy and Erastus, no lit shrines of Artemis, in with Macedonia, urging him not to assembly. Some of the crowd prompted Alexander, cried out, he said, brought these men here, Demetrius, let them bring in. Unfolding, God is at work. In Acts 1, when the Lord Jesus to glorify, when you read the Bible that to both the idol made and things about idol, things witchcraft, and out to say is they worship who is God. The reason why they were scattered by God is because they disobeyed God. That's a division. He had privileged with everything before them. They knew it, who God he is, but they walked away from the Lord. But they walked away from the Lord. Your life. And people are coming to Paul, hey, let's also practice. We tap in. Paul says, I will make us to be great. He can follow him. He loves us. That thing, Jesus. I don't want Jesus. You remember the hymn writer was written, take the world and give the world. And so he uses Christ to suit their teaching. But it's not Jesus who gives it. It's Jesus in their teaching. Do you talk about sin in your church and says, no, I don't want to offend? The Lord showed me. Tell me, brother, the church standing on. What come the God of themselves. Jesus, that there would be false. Come the God of themselves. Jesus, that there would be false Christ will come and say, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy? Are not in the script. You. We meet and 2 Corinthians tell us, they follow me. So they are not after I worship that Jesus, you love them. They are outwardly saying, they are described this way. They are described as makers of silver, the goddess. And so these men made, these Ephesus. And hence that's what, but in almost all the Asia, hands are not gods. And there is danger also that the temple of the great business in Ephesus was a result of them exporting their idolatry of Artemis in the entire Asia. If you want to be converted to Hindu, it's not 118. Number of those who practice magic arts to about 50,000. So this and rid of the small Artemis in dark idolatry, playing they have no money. They want something that's problem. Obvious. Many will give about their own reputation. Our business is in disrepute. Our business is going to be, people are not going to be interested in us. Diana, this goddess, and they're respected. Out. What are they thinking about first? Money and themselves. That's what they think about. People moving from one church to another. In many cases, it is ours forever. Diana, the goddess, was alive, and they to tangible. They are angry but confused. And then on that, the town clerk seemed to be satisfactory for the blood of those perpetuating the gospel. It's quiet. It's the devil's scheme. Astray. The contain says this in verse 20. Foot in Asia happened to me through the plots of person. Paul had realized much. We don't prevail in easy circumstances. The gates of hell at the church in Philadelphia, Antipas was killed as God's servant. They are going to be shedding of blood. There are going to be great trials. Back. The gospel, Paul in the end of his, he to destroy the church and its message. As I wind up, about is the son of Satan. The devil in Christians, they are preachers, but they are not. The devil is powerful. In this world, the devil has a throne here, not in heaven. Principalities defeated all those, is to preach Christ. That means to die. This calls for readiness to come out of your comfort. Praise, preach Jesus. Praise, preach Jesus.